All of us have been fascinated at some point by stories of viral products, the ding-ding sound of hundreds of orders coming in at the same time. I have watched products being hyped as million-dollar opportunities only to disappear from the market a few months later, turning into losses. The hype fades, and what is left behind is a warehouse full of unsold inventory and an empty bank account. And then I witnessed the opposite truth. Businesses built around products that are, honestly, extremely boring, not viral, no TikTok influencers reviewing them. Yet they quietly generate millions of dollars year after year. Today, we're breaking down 5 boring business niches that are actually gold mines. The first niche sounds about as boring as it gets: replacement parts. Whether it is for electronics, home appliances, or cars. Take Shop Jimmy, for example. You may have never heard of them, but they generate between $10 and $19 million in revenue every year by selling replacement parts for televisions. The core insight here is not about the product itself, it is about the customer's mental state. Imagine this: it is Saturday night, you are watching Netflix, and suddenly your TV screen goes completely black. In that moment, you are not thinking, maybe I should go check out the latest TV models. No, the only thought in your head is, how do I fix this damn TV right now? You open Google, you type in your exact TV model followed by the words replacement power board. And when you find a website selling exactly what you need, do you negotiate the price? Do you compare 10 different suppliers? Not a chance. You just want to hit buy now as fast as possible, and you are willing to pay extra to have it delivered tomorrow. That is the moment this niche makes money. And the startup strategy for people in this niche is surprisingly simple. They buy broken televisions for next to nothing, take them apart piece by piece, photograph each component clearly, list the exact compatible models, and sell the parts on eBay. So, if you want to find your own niche, consider this formula. A desperate customer plus an instant solution equals a transaction with no price hesitation. And that is where many great businesses begin. Next, let's step into an even more boring world. The second niche is cleaning and sanitation supplies, but on the B2B side, meaning you sell to other businesses. B2, B buying behavior is completely different from consumer buying. Businesses are not looking for a shopping experience. They do not care about beautiful packaging or an inspiring brand story. They care about 2 things only: good enough and on time. Once you become the toilet paper supplier for a company, you are very hard to replace. Why? Because switching brings them no clear benefit. Your toilet paper is basically the same as your competitors. But switching suppliers is risky. It costs time, creates delivery issues, and increases the chance of defects, usually with no real benefit. That is why once you get in and do your job well, you almost become a lifetime supplier. Sometimes, just 3 to 5 repeat customers a month is all you need to live very comfortably. Many million-dollar companies in this space started extremely small. They may have served just a few office buildings in their local area. They did not grow through flashy advertising. They grew through repeat orders, steady demand, and referrals from satisfied customers. The third niche may feel a bit sensitive, but it is actually a massive and often overlooked market: funeral and memorial products. Take Oak Tree Memorials as an example. They sell cremation urns and memorial jewelry. It may sound like a somber business, but the opportunity here is huge, driven by 2 major reasons. First, cremation rates in Western countries are rising rapidly and have become the more common choice. Second, and this is the key point, design in this market is decades behind. Younger families today have a very different sense of aesthetics. They do not want an ornate, old-fashioned bronze urn sitting in their modern living room. Oak Tree Memorial's strategy is very smart. They did not invent an entirely new product. They simply redesigned what already existed. They created urns with clean, minimalist, modern designs that look more like sculptural art pieces than funeral objects. They also created elegant, understated cremation jewelry that people actually want to wear every day. And how did they start? No website, no inventory warehouse. They sold directly on Etsy, targeting keywords like modern urn or cremation jewelry. This model works because buyer psychology in this niche is very different. This is a once-in-a-lifetime purchase for a loved one who has passed away. As a result, buyers are very intentional. They are willing to pay a premium for a product that truly reflects respect and fits the family's aesthetic. Oak Tree Memorial's average order value is around $400 per order. $400 for a product where the main advantage is simply better design. So what matters most here? Sometimes, doing design better than everyone else is enough to dominate. Next, niche number 4, printer ink and toner. A classic example here is LD Products. At its peak, the company reached $119 million in annual revenue, and it was started by Aaron Leon, a college student working out of his dorm room. His strategy was built on a simple truth everyone already knows. Original printer ink is absurdly expensive. Printer companies sell you the machine at a low price, then quietly drain your wallet for years with outrageously priced ink cartridges. Aaron did nothing complicated. He sold compatible ink cartridges, ink that is not made by the original manufacturer but still works perfectly with the printer at a much lower price. He built extremely simple websites focused on just one thing: helping customers find the exact ink cartridge for their specific printer model as quickly as possible. When a customer buys for the first time, they may feel hesitant. Will this actually work? Will it damage my printer? But once the package arrives and it works perfectly, trust is created. The next time they run out of ink, where do they go? They come back to LD Products almost automatically. Why waste time searching elsewhere when this store already solved the problem at a fair price? No one takes photos of their ink cartridges and posts them on Instagram with the hashtag #NewInkDay. And precisely because there is no glamour, the competition is less cutthroat. You do not need influencers. You just need fast delivery, the right product, and a reasonable price. Finally, niche number 5, mobility and assistive products for seniors. The reality is that the global population is aging. This market is not only large, it is guaranteed to keep growing. Take the Right Stuff as an example. They have been growing at around 40% per year, an astonishing number. What do they sell? Bathroom grab bars, shower chairs, dressing aids, reacher grabbers, products a young, healthy person would never even think about. Their strategy focuses on solving very specific problems for caregivers. They do not run generic ads. Instead, they invest in SEO for highly targeted searches, such as safest shower chair for arthritis. Their real customers are not the elderly themselves, but often their adult children, who are trying to help their parents live more independent and safer lives. And within caregiver communities, word of mouth is incredibly powerful. When a caregiver finds something that genuinely helps their loved one, they share it in communities, support groups, and forums with others facing the same situation. Trust in these communities is absolute. A recommendation from someone who truly understands the problem is worth far more than thousands of dollars in advertising. So, what is the common thread across all 5 of these niches? They all follow the same playbook. They are not viral. They do not chase trends. They do not rely on million-dollar marketing campaigns. They usually start very small. And most importantly, they solve an existing problem, one that is repetitive, unavoidable, or extremely urgent. So the next time you are looking for a business idea, do not look at what is trending on TikTok. Look at the everyday problems that quietly frustrate people. Look for products that people have to buy, not products they merely want to buy. Because that is where truly sustainable businesses are built. Thank you for listening. If you found this valuable, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey together.